Hey guys, Flying Phoenix here. This is the second part in a two-parter. Uh, I know what you would call it. Two videos. I'm just gonna call it that right now. I'm not feeling really creative. On pretty much an update of what's been happening. And some projects and stuff. Um, and as I said before, well, you pretty much have a basis of what's happened. But first, just a quick roundup of the gameplay. This is an m16 suppressor, and in my secondary is an ASP. Together we rate, and we get, I believe it is a 12 and, it's either 11 and 11 and 2, or 12 and 2, one or the other, but either way it's a relatively good gameplay. From when I was having my little search, and I was playing nothing but for a very, very long time. I think I did about prestige and a half of just search. Oh, excuse me, sorry guys. I shouldn't have really done. Um, but yeah. On to the topic at hand. Alright, so just for, oh there you go, there's my first death, 1-1. Just a recap. This chick has been fooling around with others that has been, I don't know, has been with me. Well, just watch the last commentary if you want to know what's been happening. The link will be in the description. So yeah, not a very happy Jan. Sorry guys, I'm just finding this really, really hard to talk. Well, what happened, right, was, I'll add into more detail. I was getting off my bus from school. From school, I catch a bus to the main depot, and from the main depot, I catch a bus to my house. And I was at the main depot waiting for her. I'm not going to say her name, but I was waiting for her, and she was supposed to be there. And we're going to go back to my house. Well, not to my house. We're going to go back to mine. I'll chuck all my school crap off, get into something more sociable, and I was going to go down to the park and just what we've been doing for a while. And then I realized when the bus was pulling up, I thought, hold on a second, that looks like her. And she was with another man. I was just thinking, nah, I don't. It can't be. So, until later when it hit me, is she was wearing the same jumper as what she's been wearing for the. She was wearing the same jumper from yesterday. But I was thinking, it just must be a coincidence. Until her friend spoke to me and said, sorry, she is not going to be here because, she's, well, she didn't actually give me a reason, she just said she's not going to be here. And I thought, okay then, because we'd previously, well, not previously, made a promise, making me sound like an overruling anti-feminist. I, um, I was talking to her, and we promised pretty much, because I hadn't seen her for a long time, that for the whole week we were just going to catch up every day after school. And that didn't really turn out as planned, obviously. And it turns out, after talking to her friend, that she was with her ex-boyfriend, which I suppose you don't really do too much with exes, so I wasn't fussed until she said yeah, and she's also been fooling around with some other guys. And then my heart just sunk. I was like, really? Okay then. And recently, actually, just before I started this commentary, she started talking to me on Facebook, and like I said in my previous one, what should I do? Should I act like it never happened and I don't know about it, or what? I honestly don't know, because I need to have a backbone. I need to say, hold on a second. But at the same time, I actually really, really like her to the point where I couldn't forgive something like that, but I could at least repress it. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to need to do. So yeah, well, let's get off this subject. My next montage, woo! Um, it'll be coming out in about a week and a half. Um, it's not alright. What has annoyed the crap out of me is that for an average, well, I'm not average, I'm above average, but not too far. um, for a player like myself, that I just like doing montages for my spare time when I'm not going for gameplay. I'm finding it quite frustrating that if you go back and look about 6, hell, 5 months ago, and have a look at the montages that were out from then, and you have a look at the montages that are out now, um, like Toy Soldier, for example, he is just a freak. He is amazing. Um, but what I'm talking about is like the trick shooting, which is okay because I don't try to do that sort of stuff anyway, so that doesn't really faze me if I don't go in for anything. But what does annoy me is all these quad feeds and triple headshots and all that sort of stuff that's been coming out. I mean, like it takes a lot of skill to get that, but also if you think about it, it's right place, right time. So it's a bit of luck. I'm not saying that people that can do that are crap and there's nothing but luck. Quick scoping, being a fellow sniper, I know that sniping is a pain in the ass. It has its good times and its bad times, but like the montage that's coming out, I've got some half decent clips. I've got a couple of really dirty turn-ons, but I'm not liking what's been said out there. Like people say, for example, my last montage, people said it's okay, but if you compare that side by side with say, oh, I was trying to think of a. Well, how about Zergers' Defib 2? That was my favourite, so I'm just going to say that one. Zergers' Defib was amazing, and that was Black Ops. If he could do that sort of stuff in Black Ops, I don't want to know what he can do in Modern